Hi, this is Paul Harris with Aurora Multimedia, and today I'm here to present to you our latest HDBaseT products using the third generation HDBaseT technology. What's fantastic about this technology is we've been able to make a transceiver. So yes, the first transceiver ever for an HDBaseT product. So only one product is needed to be told whether it's going to be a transmitter or a receiver. This product's also capable of doing a full 1 gig bandwidth over the HDBaseT link. If that's not impressive enough, the newest USB features of it can do a full 480 megabits per second. So it's a nice big jump up from the second generation HDBaseT technology. But we don't just like to take it there. We like to go a whole nother step further doing this Aurora style. So what we managed to do on this new product is we added 4 HDMI inputs on it with its HDMI out. The new HDBaseT products are color-coded with blue for the HDBaseT connector. We have a fiber out, and that comes in really handy because this product can do, with our IPE DTE1 card, we'll give it Dante capabilities and AES67. So we've mixed IP and HDBaseT together. So we can even serve up web pages from this product, even put into this our Reax control engine for full automation and control that will reach out of the 232 and the IR ports, not to mention on the other side, which it can deliver as well. So another fantastic feature about this is it does everything in full uncompressed 4K 6444. So unlike some of the IP systems which use compression or use very low-level lossless compression, this has no compression at all. So it's delivering the full bandwidth from end to end with the HDBaseT in perfect image quality with no latency at all. So 0 frame latency and just 0 latency, period. Another nice great feature about this is its ability to do the audio over the return channel. So that audio return channel can not only be sent to the source side, but we can send it through the Dante, and we can also send it through the local line out or the fiber that's on this product. So a good box version, such as this, also needs a really good wall plate version. So that is where the HT-TC1-WP2 wall plate comes in. So a lot of the features I said here are in the wall plate. So this is the first ever HDBaseT transceiver wall plate. Same great USB capabilities, line in, line out. It has 2 HDMI inputs and an HDMI output. And yes, the outputs on these work even locally. So even if you're using it as a decoder, the 2 HDMIs can still be used as local inputs. And when it's an encoder, it can still be used as a local output. In addition to that, we can use PoE from the one side to power both units. So using a standard Ethernet switch, we can actually power both devices in one single Ethernet switch. So what makes this a very clean install is you could take a PoE switch, plug it into one side, the power will then be transferred through the PoH to the other side. The IP control will take the audio from the Dante, distribute it out over the network. We can also serve up web pages and control automation as well through here. And on top of that, whereas normally a typical HDBaseT device will have a 232 that you have to pass through from one end to the other and an IR that you have to pass through from one end to the other, we don't have to do that. We can use this as local expansion ports to a control system. So you end up with a local 232 on the transmit side and a local IR, as well as a remote 232 and a remote IR. So you end up with more ports in this. So as an example, if you had 10 of these in a rack, you end up with 10 232 ports locally as an expansion and 10 IR ports. And then you still have the ports on the outside part of it where it's out in the field area. And so it gives a lot of flexibility with that. So we've made it very clean and very easy. We can also do CEC control with this, and we can do that CEC control triggered through the Ethernet as well. So very full featured on here, very capable. We even added in, by the way, an OLED screen on the front, which will give you statuses of what source you're selected for, resolution of the sources coming in, IP addresses. So it makes it very useful for a technician in the field to get all that information from the front panel when they need it to identify the unit and see what's going on in it, because that's just as important as delivering the content itself is the serviceability. So this is the new HT-TC1 Pro Series. I'm Paul Harris with Aurora, and thank you for your time.